Oh, today is my friend Paulie Sinatra's birthday. Do give him a follow. But he specifically asked me a question. What can you expect in your late 20s and early 30s? Well, everybody is different, but I do know Paulie, and I'll give you some thought. I found in my particular life that this time period was when I started realizing who I was. Now, I wasn't entirely there yet. I still had a bunch of angst and anxiety. But Paulie, you are far more advanced at your age than I was when I was 29. First off, you've got a lot of wisdom in place, and that is commendable. You're also someone who is incredibly good about keeping the peace, which I was not at the age of 29. I mean, my maturity came into fruition in my 40s. But what I can say is that if I had known that I was appreciated and that I could ask for things and that I didn't have to tolerate assholes, my life would have been a little different. Your early 20s, you're going out into the adult world, you're getting a job, you're trying to figure out what it is that is your passion. By the time you enter your late 20s and early 30s, you have an idea of what that passion is. I know you're a little like me on this respect, Paulie, but it's a little daunting. What I will say is be as chill and as congenial as possible. There is a lot that is going to happen in your 30s, and much of it will come as a surprise to you. Not just personal developments, things that you're capable of doing, but career opportunity. People coming out of the blue recognizing that you're a fucking awesome person. Try not to blow those opportunities while also being cautious that, yes, there are mercantile people out there who will exploit you. Be as generous as possible, as kind as possible. Also be aware that as you get older, there are going to be younger people who are going to be envious and jealous of who you are, and try your best to deflate those. Now, that's going to be a challenge. When I started having a little bit of success in my 30s, I had all these people snipping at my fucking ass, man. And my reactions, which were not the best at the time, were weaponized against me. So don't do that, all right? You're also going to make a shitload of mistakes. I certainly did. Everyone in their 30s does. So please be gentle to yourself, all right? Your sense of humor is probably your best weapon going forward into the uncertainty of your 30s. The other thing I would recommend is to reach high. Reach high even if you think you can't actually do it. I ran a literary podcast in my 30s, and I asked for people who I thought would never, ever want to talk with me. And 90% of the time, they actually did. That's how much I underestimated myself. So, Paulie, my friend, try to cultivate a vibe where you reach high, but you're also humble. Ego is the big thing you're going to have to fucking work on. Again, you're far more advanced than I was when I was your age, and I absolutely know that you were going to flourish because you've got a lot of shit down right now. You're gracious, you're kind, you're funny, you're smart, you're curious. You are a uncommon old soul, which is, I think, is why we get along. The point I'm trying to make here, my friend, is that you are very well on your way there. And I very much look forward to what kind of a man you are going to become, because you and I, we're going to keep on knowing each other. I'm sorry. That's the way it is. Oh, and one more thing, and this goes without saying. If you have any success, pay it forward. Help other people. A lot of those people are going to turn and stab you in the back, and try not to take that personal. That was one of my problems. Oh, have lots of sex. Have lots of adventure. I mean, you could still have a lot of that in your 40s and 50s, but while you've got the fucking vitality and energy, get down to business, if you know what I mean. Anyway, hope some of this shit helps. Happy birthday, my friend.